You ever go for a nap and then wake up and it's like 8 hours later? Yeah. That was my day. Gotta love a migraine, huh? Anyways, my thing here is the 30th anniversary collection for the Death and Return of Superman. This was my first big comic book arc back in the day. The Death and Return of Superman. This is my introduction to American comics. I love Superman. It's my favorite. I've even got the first volume of the Triangle Omnibus, the Triangle Era Omnibus here. It's yeah, it's just like 1 year of comics and it weighs like fucking 7-8 pounds. Yeah, fucking heavy mother. It's a big old mother. I'm not reviewing that yet. Yeah, that thing weighs a ton. I'll show you the book itself. I guess. Wait. Just for my birthday. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's huge. It's like 1,300 pages, this. I'll review this in a bit. After I've had a chance, or after I've actually read the fucker. Because I haven't yet. But I've read this one. Much easier to handle one. God, that thing weighs a ton. I have read some of it. I've gotten through the first, like, the Crimson Kryptonite story. That was like the last, no triangle comic story. I got. But I've also been reading through this. This is, so, first of all, let's go back to 1992, 1993, 1994. Alright, when all of that, like, went down. Alright, nobody had ever actually done that before. I mean, you've got your, your stupid fake out stories, right? You've got your, oh no, is this the end of Superman? No. Oh no, Batman's dead. Oh, wait, no. It was a clone, or some other cop-out bullshit thing. And then, throughout 92, Superman fought Doomsday all across the country, until finally ending in Metropolis, where they died. Except it turns out that Doomsday can only die one way, one time, and then he's impervious to dying that way, so, I don't know. It's a whole thing. I don't like to think about Doomsday. Yes, I do. It would be a great fucking story to bring him back if they could do it in a way that wasn't stupid. But anyways, after that we had the Funeral for a Friend, and then the Rise of the Superman and the Reign of the Superman. That would be Superboy. That's the half Superman clone of Superman. And the other half was Lex Luthor. It was actually, no, seriously. I remember when that was like revealed, because it was revealed. God, it was like what, 03, 04? It was revealed in the pages of the, at the time, new Teen Titans comic. Because Connor Kent was a part of that. And at the time, new Teen Titans comic was basically a follow-up to, what's it called? Young Justice, I think. A lot of the same characters, anyway. Yeah. So, we have the clone Superboy Luthor. Then we have Steel, who was like the DC Comics version of Iron Man, I guess, because he didn't have any powers. He wasn't a clone. He wasn't Kryptonian. He wasn't a cyborg. We'll get there. Or anything. He was just a dude who wanted to carry on Superman's legacy, because Man of Steel was stayed. And then we had the Kryptonian, the Eradicator. And he was, I don't remember what the fuck he was. He was some Kryptonian thing. He was like something that the Fortress of Solitude deployed, or some stupid fucking thing. And of course we had Superman himself, who came back with a mullet. I don't know who the fuck decided that Superman needed a mullet. I really don't, because nobody needs a mullet. Alright? Why? The worst part is that I was young enough that I wanted one myself. I wanted a long hair, short enough, long in the back thing. I thought that looked good. Mm. I was an idiot. I was definitely an idiot. Uh, yeah. And then we had the cyborg, and the cyborg was like, he was a bad guy. He wasn't. He was Hank Henshaw, who was like one of the first. Was it the first? The Burn era? Was it even in the Burn era? Well, anyways, so back in the 80s, we had Hank Henshaw. He was like an astronaut, came back to Earth. I want to say Superman, like, saved him but failed to save his wife or something. So he held a grudge and came back as a cyborg when after Superman died and decided to, like, wreck his name or some shit. Hey, internet shit before the internet was what it is now. Because the internet did still exist. Shush. Anyways. Yeah, this is a whole, like, death and return. So now we've got this. This is the, this, if you can, hello. There we go. Here it says their 30th anniversary collection. Hey, look. It's John. That would be Superman's son, by the way. Yep, because after after DC decided that they'd had enough of the New 52, after New 52 got old, they went to this whole rebirth thing, brought everything back the way it was. They could have just avoided all of this New 52 bullshit and just skipped all of it and not done it, but they didn't, and some of it was cool. Alright, I liked some of it. I liked the Superman stories. They were kind of neat. I liked that they brought him back to his roots. When Superman came out in then what was it, 38, 37, 38? Around there, yeah? His big thing was fighting, like, corporate assholes. The big tycoons and shit. Yeah, I know. He was a Superman of the people. And the New 52 brought him back to that. No longer could he fly. He was able to jump really far and really high. Leap tall buildings with a single bound. Actually, the only reason that he could fly was because, was it the George Reeves TV show from the 50s, The Adventures of Superman. That one, they needed a way to, like, do a thing, so they had him flying. They started him flying. It was just a way to save money. It's sort of like how the transporters on Star Trek were created because it was too costly to land the Enterprise every week. But yeah, anyways, back to this. So, we've got all of that, and then we have this. And this covers, actually it's really cool. It covers a whole lot of, like, the old shit. I mean, these are all new stories. These aren't, like, reprints like I thought they were going to be. I'm not that disappointed. I wanted the book anyway. This is my favorite comic arc. This is the one that actually got me into comics back when I was a kid. Anyway, this was, yeah. It had all of it has, like, it's, like, news stories. It's all news stories, obviously. All centered around, the death and return. So, they've got a story with Steel, here was the tail end. And, oh, look, the Cyborg as well. They do. They have a story with the Cyborg. They have a story with, Superboy. They've started off with a story with the current Superman. Well, the only Superman. This is the rebirth Superman. Now, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually been current in comics. I follow just enough to know that there's some shit. I know what's happened, more or less. Just Cliff Notes, I guess. And John Kent. You see? It's him right there. Superman's son with Lois, of course. Of course, with Lois. Who else would it be? Wonder Woman? Yeah, right. And yeah, that was actually kind of neat. They have like pinups and drawings and things. Yeah. So some really great art too. They brought back some of the older writers. Hold on, I have to see this again yet. Yeah, like there's Dan Jurgens, Gary Ordway. With Jurgens and Ordway, they do the thing with they're in Triangle era, which is kind of cool. Oh, Louis Simonson and Carl Castle. I don't know, Kesel. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, so if I fuck it up, I do apologize. But anyway, these are all people who had been working on these Superman comics back during like the Triangle era. And also obviously during the death and return. When they brought him back with a fucking mullet. A mullet. A mullet. Why? It's one of those things like the Coca-Cola logo. You don't need to update Superman, okay? Just leave him the way he is. He doesn't need to look like he belongs in the 90s, and honestly, a mullet is not how you would achieve that anyways. Neither was the black, or the red and blue energy costume thing, okay? Also, not good. But I think like right before that, the red and blue thing, he still had the mullet, and then after they brought back the actual original costume, they cut his hair. The only thing that I remember from the red and blue energy thing was that when he was Clark Kent, he was fully human, and he said something about being hungry for the first time ever. Just why? Okay, as a kid, like I didn't think too hard on it, but like growing up, I don't know. It just seems weird. It just seems really, really fucking weird. All right. So, anyways, back to this. It's cool. I actually enjoyed reading it. It is an enjoyable read as long as you're not expecting like the actual thing. Oh, but the thing that I was expecting hasn't even come out yet, so it'll be out next month. I'm gonna try to grab it when I can afford. You know. Hey, who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll even be able to get it next month. But this is great. Nice little tide you over sort of thing, you know. And oh, did I show the fold out? The fold, which is definitely very much reminiscent of the one from the actual Death of Superman issue. That would have been Superman 75, I think. In which, you know, that was, oh god, that was so weird. I mean, looking at it now, it's just, it didn't seem weird to me at the time. It just seemed kind of like, okay, yeah, but thinking about it, no, that was weird, man. You got Lois there crying, clutching Clark, you know, and he's dead-ish. Yeah. Oh, man. This was actually pretty good. I really have to say, like, it was totally fucking awesome. And again, look, so see, you can even see right there at the back of the thing with the cyborg there. There's Superman with a mullet. Okay? That just looks terrible. It does not fit Superman at all, the mullet. But anyways, yeah, this is the modern era now that we're in. So, I mean, this is just like a sort of flashback. A glory days sort of thing, I guess. Yeah. But, yeah. Some good shit, though. The stories are interesting. The art, of course, is what you would expect from Superman in the 90s, or 2000s, or 2020s. Stories, same thing. It's a nice little, like companion to the actual Death and Return of Superman. When that comes out, I'll definitely be trying to get my hands on a copy, because it's my favorite comic book story, and Superman's my favorite comic book character. I like Superman. Anyway, that's it. Peace and love, folks. Peace and love. Star Trek copy book.